Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The back's got it. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And on the carry, he's heading left. A quick spin move. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Important third down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Oh, look at the quick cut. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And we're able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough to give the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Tulane 10, Michigan 3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So, second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 13-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Tulane offense will take over 1st and
10. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gets an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Lane offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. He eludes a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Keeper for the first down and more. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Hand off to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming up, second down and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback drops back. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Green Wave offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it. Spinning out of the tackle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Offense now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He knocks this one right through. And they jump back in front.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Great cut there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to a 43.
On down at the 43-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they go in front here in the second half.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Michigan 24, Tulane 19.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up the 1st down on the ground.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. crucial third down play right here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. And it's good for a first down at a 36.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out now. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handoff in a single back formation. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out of the 28. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense has been great in the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch play.